Lately I just wanna run it up.
Kind of check or something.
I've been really in the field, let up, I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Half a ticket to a meal. Lately I just wanna run it up.
Kind of check or something.
Lately I just wanna run it up.
Count that too, count it up, count it up.
Lately I just wanna run it up.
Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change. To the safe, got blues inside. Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T-Black, I'm with Reverend now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with...
What's good? This your boy Cole with Cole's Cowboys Sports Report, where I bring you the latest and greatest content of the Dallas Cowboys. And if you're new to this channel, please hit that like button, hit that sub button, ding that notification bell so you know what I'm dropping. So hey, OTAs have started. A lot of stuff been going on, and it is approaching June 1st cuts. So a lot of stuff is about to shake up in this league. I'm about to go ahead and dig into, a few updated, news that came out, rumors, all that stuff. But let's start off with this DeAndre Hopkins news. So, DeAndre Hopkins, he just been released, flat out released by the Arizona Cardinals. Now, we've been eyeing D-Hop for a while before we acquired Brandon Cooks. And D-Hop been wanting to come to the team, so he been wanting to come to Dallas in March. Like, he was very, very heavy in us getting him. He's been teamed up with Dez. We seen footage of him actually working out with Dak Prescott in the backyard. So it showed a lot of interest that he wanted to come to Dallas. He definitely showed interest that he wanted to come to Dallas, but Dallas was not showing interest in even hitting him up because he was still with the Cardinals. We know how Stephen Jones is, it's all about the money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they was ready and prepared to give up a second-round pick for the Cardinals. That's what the Cardinals wanted. But now this is a different situation that he's flat out cut. So we can, if a team wanted to pursue him, all they gotta do is sign him. They don't have to give up nothing. They can just sign him on to a completely new contract with the Cardinals completely, dropping him. They basically eating up like $22 million in dead cap. So that's something on the Cardinals, man. I don't know what the Cardinals are just basically preparing for a tank. So we got to see, we got to see how that goes. But recently, D-Hop did get on a podcast, I Am Athlete, and he did name 5 quarterbacks that he wants to play for. One of those quarterbacks is not Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? Actually, he did a slight no, with Dak. I kind of, I was kind of skeptical. I was like, you know what? I mean, you were just begging to come to Dallas. First off, second off, you was, you was chilling with Dak. You was at his house. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what that whole thing was about. To me, I think that was kind of fake. But it is what it is. Or it could be a smokescreen. I'm not gonna say it is. Some of our Cowboy reporters are trying to amp it up. But one particular reporter, Michael Gilkin, already, kind of shut that down. Shout out to my boy Ron with Cowboys Fan Talk. He actually hit up a tweet to Michael Gilkin, basically saying, hey, just, put it out there that we're not going to get D-Hop. And he did respond, and he was like, hey, we're, the Cowboys are very invested in Lamb, Cooks, and Gallup. And you know what I'm saying? They basically got their guys. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to pursue, but they didn't say it out their mouths. So we don't know. That's just him basically saying, hey, I think they're in a situation where they're good with who they have. And you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would say give them a call. Give them a call. See what they got. See what's on the table. You know what I'm saying? Because we out here trying to win a championship. And you can never have too many receivers, man. As we could see last year, you can never have too many receivers. You can't. Because it'll be in a situation where injuries may occur. I hope it don't. Let me knock on my wooden table. That injuries do not occur in this season when it comes to our wide receivers. We still trying to see what Jalen Tolbert can provide, and I'm gonna get into deep into Jalen Tolbert in a minute. We trying to see what Simi Fehoko can do. You know what I'm saying? We got other guys out there ready. We want to see if Michael Gallup. I mean, he's 1 year removed from his ACL tear. Maybe it's been reports that he's springing back into the old Michael Gallup. So we will see. But you can never have too many weapons, man. Especially if you're trying to go into a championship. I know that our defense is good, but our offense, with more firepower like that, that will really make us. That will raise the bar for this team. And I already know that this team this bar is already high. You know what I'm saying? But with addition with him, I mean, come on, man. But you know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. I'm not really putting too much, hype into the D-Hop train. I don't think we're gonna go ahead and get him. But it is fun to talk about. I do see a lot of Eagle fans that want him. For what reason? I don't know. This is me. Why would you want to get him? Y'all hyping up Jalen Hurts, saying he's him and all that. He need more weapons? He need that much help? Come on now. A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, y'all brag about them. They not enough? If you ask me, I don't think they have too much faith in their quarterback. I think they need more weapons to surround him with to make him better. But hey, I'm just saying that's what they've been saying. They've been saying he don't need help. Y'all need to add another guy. That's kind of weird, but it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying. Let's get off that topic. So OTAs started, and with OTAs, a lot of nuggets been dropped. Like I said, Michael Gallup, he's looking good. They saying he's springing back into shape. You know what I'm saying. And one interesting thing is Kelvin Joseph. So Kelvin Joseph is a guy that I personally gave up on. I always said that, he's a bust. He was a second round pick and we only use him for special teams. He just never did right. Well, the Cowboys want to give him another shot. So right now, per Michael Gilton, a standout on special teams, Cowboys cornerback Kelvin Joseph wants to contribute on defense. He is embracing his newest potential track for playtime. Having the opportunity to play nickel, it means a lot to me, he stated. So they're looking to put him in nickel, as a nickel corner. Now, I don't think he's going to win that position. You know what I'm saying? I think he's in a situation where he has to fight for his job, And nickel, we got Deron Bland and we got Jordan Lewis. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he can beat both of them out. That's just me being real. Then it was talks about him possibly playing safety. Our safety room is packed. I don't think he's going to win it. To me, Kelvin Joseph is going to be the odd man out on this roster. And that's just me being real. He's on his last leg. And he's a second round pick. And I get that the Dallas Cowboys want to hold on to him because he's a second round pick. And they just want to get as much as they can out of him. But we dropped the ball on him. We did, you know what I'm saying, in my opinion. And hey, if I'm wrong and he becomes a great slot corner or a great safety, then I'll eat crow. But I don't think I'm gonna be eating crow on this one. I think we really messed up on Kelvin Joseph. We should have got Asante Samuel Jr. in the draft. We messed up, and that's what Cowboys do in the second round. We got Schoolmaker. I hope we wrong on Schoolmaker. You know what I'm saying? But we were definitely wrong on Kelvin Joseph. Moving on to other news. Let's see. So we were talking about Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? I like going to Michael Gilkin as a reporter. No shade to the other reporters. I like all the other ones, but Michael Gilkin, I like how he presents his notes. So he basically got into saying Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott has a new voice in his helmet with Mike McCarthy. And, Dak got into it basically saying, he can hear, it's different hearing his voice in the helmet. He can hear that Pittsburgh accent, because he's been so used to hearing, Kellen Moore call plays. So, it's kind of different. It's a different thing, but it's also a great thing. You know what I'm saying? He said he's been having fun and being able to just work with him in that light. So this is what I want to get into with Dak Prescott. a lot of people was like, hey, we gonna miss Kellen Moore and all that. I'm not about to really get into the Kellen Moore thing. But Kellen Moore, I'm not gonna say he's a bad coach, but he was learning on the job. He was, we never had that opportunity as an OC that came into the building knowing exactly what he's doing. Everything he was doing, he was learning on the job, and he never got an opportunity to, we never had an OC that just knew it all, that just had it all figured out. So with Kellen Moore, we had to go through growing pains with this guy. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got to think about it. Kellen Moore was Dak Prescott's backup quarterback. They were friends. So I think that, I don't think Dak was being held accountable in a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that Dak took, Kellen Moore seriously as a coach. I think he was more of as a friend and a buddy. Now with Mike McCarthy can hold Dak accountable for the mistakes that Dak makes. And I'm a Dak fan, but Dak did make mistakes, and that's what they're going over with the turnovers. I believe, just hear me out. I believe that Mike McCarthy will mold Dak Prescott to be a better quarterback when it comes to handling the football. And with this system, this West Coast system, we were in us continually running the ball, running the ball at the right times. You know what I'm saying? We will be a more effective offense. I'm looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking at, the 3 and 4 letter networks. They constantly been going on talking about, well, last year with Kellen Moore, the Cowboys was ranked like 6th in the league in rushing yards. They was like a very heavy running team. Now, it's a difference between running the ball and running the ball at the right moments. You can go ahead and be like, oh, yeah, let me go ahead and get my runs out the way so it can show in the statistics. But you can also go back and say, when and where are we running the ball? Or is it 2nd and 9 and we need to pass the ball instead of run? Or whenever we're up, check this out. Whenever we run the ball and we get the little runs out the way, then we throw the ball a lot and then we're up. Like we were against the Green Bay Packers, like we were when we was against the Jacksonville Jaguars, when we had the score up, and you decide that you want to go ahead and pass the ball instead of running. That's different, and that's what we've been dealing with Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore will call a great game, and then the next day he'll be on some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he's been doing, and that's what people fail to understand or not trying to even show that in their analysis. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Brian Schottenheimer and what Mike McCarthy dials up in his offense. Defense, I am good. I have all the faith in Dan Quinn. One thing I do have to say is we definitely need to be able to stop the run. That's the biggest thing that we have. That was our biggest Achilles heel. And we got to stay healthy, man. You know what I'm saying? And we got to be able to have these younger players step up in case of injury. You know what I'm saying? Because injuries is going to happen. This is an 18-week, you know what I'm saying? This is an 18-week season. We got to include the playoffs. So one thing about a Mike McCarthy-led team, even with injuries, we still be toting it. And I like that. He has his guys ready. So I'm pumped. I'm ready to see what this team is going to be capable of. A lot of media is basically down on the Cowboys and saying we're going to be bad because Mike McCarthy's calling plays. I'm all for it because I like for the narrative to change. You know what I'm saying? I always do. Last year, they didn't even have us making the playoffs. They said we was going to be horrible. Of course, they was right on us not winning the division, but they were being so disrespectful to the point that they said we wasn't even going to make the playoffs. And we ended up going 12-5 and winning the playoff game. Now they're changing the narrative and they're going back saying that we're going to be like 9-8 and stuff like that. It's all fun. It's all, it's funny. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? That's the Dallas Cowboys. We're trash in May. And then whenever it comes to September and October and stuff, the narrative changes. And then they move the goalpost more and say that we're not going to be able to make it to the Super Bowl. So all of a sudden, Dak Prescott can't be a guy that can just, make it to the playoffs, maybe make it to the NFC Championship game. He got to go to the Super Bowl to be proven as a great quarterback. While in the other time, we got Justin Herbert that never won a playoff game, but they put in Justin Herbert. It's funny. And speaking of stuff like that, so your boy is about to roll out a top 10 list. I'm gonna do a top 10 quarterback list. I'm gonna do a top 10 running back list. I'm gonna do a top 10 wide receiver list. I'm gonna do a top 10 corner list. I'm gonna go top 10 on these videos. I think we're around that time. It's boring. We're gonna be hitting a slow moment. So I'm gonna roll out my top 10 lists on all these positions. I'm gonna try and, man, it depends. I'm not gonna do every position, but I'm gonna do like some core positions that I like. And I'm gonna go ahead and share my list with you guys. And then I want y'all to go ahead and let me know what you think about the list. Or who, if I'm wrong on the list. And then also I'm gonna pair this up. If y'all haven't checked out my weekly show on Sundays, I'm doing When Enemies Clash podcast with my boy Smitty Eagle. Check him out at 1433 the podcast. Hey, he's an Eagles fan. He's realistic too. He's not as, you know what I'm saying, delusional as most Eagle fans. We get into it sometimes, and we have other guests come on. We're gonna go ahead and share our top 10 list. So look out for that on our shows every Sunday around 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna roll that out, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody that chimed in and watched the watch the show after, you know what I'm saying? I see the views, I see the likes, and I appreciate everybody that subbed up to me and liked my channel, like the videos that I run through. I'm gonna be more consistent and give y'all more content to watch. And look out for some special guests that I'm gonna bring on the show. I'm also gonna do a show with Cowboys Corner on Saturday. Let's see, what, 2 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm gonna be rocking it with your boy. I'm gonna go to the liquor store in the trap house with your boy Henny the Moore and your boy landlord from Alabama. We're gonna be chopping it up on Saturday as well. So I'm gonna be not Saturday, but Sunday. Sunday. I'm gonna be busy Sunday. It's a lot of streams that I'm gonna do Sunday, so not Saturday, but Sunday. Just check out with us and hey, hit that like button, share this content, sub me up. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the views. Y'all have a wonderful day. Peace.